Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Lonestar. So it's this program that I've been doing over the past few months in school. So today I'm basically just going to be talking about it and just giving you a couple of hints and whatever. So for those of you who don't know what Lonestar is, it's basically this program or challenge. Its official name is the Lonestar Challenge. It's basically where you study and take tests and whatever. So you get into Lone Star by taking a test at the beginning of the year off a certain topic like animals. That was last year, and this year it was the 50s. So you study about that topic and you take a test. And of this test, there's 12 people who get selected over the highest scores. And these 12 people go to meetings in the school over the next couple weeks and then do a test over so there's two so the top so the 12 people that get selected, they get materials. They get two small textbooks and one novel for the test at the end of the year. In fact, let me show you the novels and the whatever. So you get the two small textbooks. One is for the super quiz, which is the quiz that you take at the very end of the year, and which is the big one. You go to this big school, and there's like 9 people selected for that, which I will explain later. And the other textbook is for the is for the final is one of the final tests at the end of the year. It's not for the super quiz. The super quiz is its own separate test, but there's 3 final tests at the end of the year. Not the super quiz is not included because it's its own separate thing. So for those 3 separate quizzes, there's science and the social studies, which is in this. And the novel. For the novel, remember those final tests that I was talking about? One of the other final tests is the essay, and you write the essay upon the book, the novel that is selected for this year. So those are the materials you get, and off those materials, I'm going to be talking more about the tests that you're taking. So upon these materials, the super quiz and the resource guide, you take tests on a small chunk of the books every single week leading up to the practice tests. So you take it for 9 weeks, and then you take 3 practice tests. One is the math and science, which is based off the resource guide, and there's the reading and there's the reading and social studies, which is based off the resource guide, and then there's the essay, which is based off the novel. And so you basically take those practice quizzes, and those decide the final 9 people out of those 12 to go to the super quiz. The other 3 people, or this year we had 2 because one of our members left. And so you take those 9 people, and those 9 people do the super quiz at the end of the year. And so after those practice ones, you just study some more to get you prepared for the super quiz, and then you take the practice super quiz, then you take the final test. So for the practice test, there's a final counterpart that comes at the end of the year. The math, science, the reading, social studies, and the essay. Those are all finals. Those are all practice and finals that happen at the end of the year. And then after that is the super quiz, the big main quiz that the actual super quiz book plays into Q. So you basically just have to study your brains out. And so yeah. Oh, and let me just explain really quickly what the alternates and whatevers are. So the 3 other people are selected. The 3 people that didn't get to go to the super quiz stay in the audience and are what is called alternates. So if one person gets sick, they replace the person. So they all have to study equally as much, even though they didn't get accepted. And so that's basically Lone Star explained. And see you guys later.